Ladies and gents, welcome to Prash Super Travels. My name is Prash and today we are in Blackpool and we're going to be reviewing the Grand Hotel. Now here's an interesting fact, I have been here before, so has my mum, but let's have a little chat, let's walk, come on. We've got no time to waste. It's already night time, so let's get straight on with this review and let's get straight to the point. So what's going on is we're going to be talking to you about an interesting way to get an upgrade for free. So the room that I've got at the Grand Hotel is, I believe, what they would call an executive sea view room. And I tell you what, it is absolutely stunning. The room is amazing. However, things didn't go quite the way I wanted when I got here, and yeah, not the best start if I have to be honest, not like last time. The first video that I did here, in fact, if you haven't seen it, go and have a look at my channel and have a look at the video. So when I got to this hotel this morning, which was quite early I know, and when I got to the hotel in the morning, check-in's not till around 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock normally with Britannia's, but what I did was I went in and asked them if I could check my bag in, which they normally would let you do anyway. So I checked my bag in, and then that's when the problem started. We'll talk about that upstairs, but I did get an upgrade. How I got an upgrade might surprise you, so without further ado, let's go and let's have a little chat about that. So we've got a bit of music going in the background, but we'll try and block that out if we can. So here we are at the Grand Hotel. How grand does this look? Absolutely spectacular. Look at the cleanliness. Super clean, super welcoming. Didn't quite start that way, but we'll talk about that in a second, don't worry. We're just going to get straight to the room. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the executive double room. I'm going to show you the view in the morning. We'll do that on the same video. I'll let you guys know how I slept. There we go. Here's my receipt. Prash Super 727. And this is a lifesaver, the fridge. There's also a nice welcoming bottle of water there. Thank you very much. Is it cold? Yep, ice cold. Beautiful cups and saucers. Look at that. That's a clever idea. So you're having a nice glass of water or a bit of whiskey. It looks like a whiskey glass or a brandy glass, doesn't it? Put the paper to stop the dust from going in. Your coffees and your tea, and you've got the Bosch cappuccino. This is awesome. Look at this TV. Nice big Samsung TV over here. Beautiful bed. Very nice sofa. You can sit down and look out the window. We got the tram. Hey, we've got the tram on camera. And beautiful sea view, which you'll see in the morning, and a view of the Blackpool Tower in the distance. There we go. Blackpool Tower, gorgeous. Very nice. That's enough of that. Okay guys, so let's carry on the room tour. Okay, so this is of course the bed test. Oh, you know when you're at a Great Britannia, they've got a bed like this. That is comfortable. They've got a nice little sofa that you can just sit down and overlook the beautiful ocean. Let's have a look around what else we've got around this room. Oops, we're back to me, back to you. There we go, we've got some drawers in case you want to put your clothes in there, but you don't need to because you've got these cupboards. Look, you've got this one, you've got a fan in there in case you get too warm, and the iron, unstealable hangers, ironing board. And look at the bathroom. This is amazing. This absolutely spotless, very nice and clean. 2 towels, and I believe you can get quite a few people in the shower. Just look at that, toilet's absolutely spotless. That's how many people we can get in this shower. So first of all, there's me. And then you can get another 1, 2, 3. So I'll probably say around four people, quite comfortably. Yeah, what I love about the executive rooms, have a look at this. That is awesome. You got the shaving, you can do your shave, which is also what I'm looking for. Shaving stick, there we go. Shaving stick, toothbrush, toothpaste, shower cap, shower gels, you've got everything. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Thumbs up from me. So yeah, that's the executive room. In fact, let's just quickly check the shower pressure, even though I know it's going to be good. Got a very nice clean shower head as well. Just put that down here. Whoa! Yeah, that's power. Very good power. And I can confirm that the water is hot. Very good. So now let's go into business about what really went wrong. So now let's talk about what went wrong. So I came to the hotel, and the first thing is I thought I could come here and enjoy using the swimming pool, the sauna, the gym and all the leisure facilities. Now when I arrived here, there was a big sign saying swimming pool out of order, not out of order, leisure centre closed or something like that due to staff sickness. Now that was a bit of a shame, because had I have known that through booking.com, if I knew that this facility was not available, I would have not booked here. In fact, I would have gone to another Britannia, possibly the Norbrack or something else that I can find that has a pool. I didn't want to go all the way to the Norbrack just to use the pool. The manager did say to me here that if you stay at this hotel, you're more than welcome to go and use the swimming pool and the other leisure facilities over at the Norbrack. But from here, to get a tram, to go to the Norbrack, have a swim, have a shower and all that, come back this way, it's just a lot of hassle, because especially when a lot of the swimming facilities here, they don't have the thing to dry your swimming costume, so just travelling from here to there and then from there to here with a wet costume, even if you rinse it out, it's not going to be the same. It's still going to be wet. You're just walking with a wet costume. Plus, I don't want the travel. I do not want to have to travel from here to the Norbrack just to use a swimming pool. If that was the case, I would have happily used the Norbrack and just stayed there. But that's another video. So the manager said to me, you know what, I'm sorry, I can't do anything. I said, okay, well, what's my room like? You've got a double room with a partial view. Okay, great. Now I've stayed here before and I've had normally a room with the fridge. And they've said to me, sorry, but you have to pay £20 extra to get a room with the fridge. I thought, okay, but, you know, I've come to this hotel. You've got a facility that's not even available. Had I got a message on booking.com when I booked it to say this is not working, I would have cancelled my booking straight away. Phone booking.com. Now, here's the benefit of you guys should know. If you have Genius Reward Level 3 on booking.com, also Level 2 or Level 3, one of the two. I believe it's Level 3, but I'll put it up here so you guys can have a look. Some hotels allow you to get a free upgrade if you have Genius Level 3, which is where you've had quite a few stays in different hotels. Agoda does do something similar, but Agoda is normally a lot cheaper than booking.com depending on where you book. But with booking.com, if you've got Genius Reward and you stay at a hotel that has the Genius Reward scheme attached to the contract of the hotel, so a lot of these hotels, I believe it's over 1,400 hotels that have the Genius scheme, so you can actually, or probably more than 1,400, but there's a lot of hotels that have the Genius scheme, meaning if you've got Genius Level 3 and you wish to upgrade, then you can get a free upgrade. You phone the booking.com and say, I'm at the hotel, I would like a free upgrade, and they'll give you that free upgrade. Job done. So I phoned booking.com and I said, I'm in a situation at the moment which is I want to use a certain facility here, and that facility is not available to be used today. So what can you do for me? Can I have a free upgrade? And they said, well, if a facility is not working and the hotel have not even messaged you to say this facility is not on today, you are more than happy to get, you're more than entitled to get an upgrade. So I said, okay, is what it is. Now, the lady in the reception, lovely person, nothing against her, but last time I was here compared to this time, the customer service didn't seem as good as what I expected. I mean, the reception staff are great. I think she's a great person, no doubt, but it just didn't, the communication just didn't feel as authentic as my first stay or my second stay or my third stay here. And I've had stays here before. I like them. I love staying at the hotel. But I'm just quite surprised because, you know, you've known a hotel this long. As an example, Landed knows Grand Hotel staff know me. They've known me for a long time. I stand by that hotel. I've stayed at a lot of Britannias that they stand by me because I've also given them good reviews. But I only give good reviews if I truly feel that the hotel deserves to get a good review. My stays that I've had personally at the Grand Hotel in Blackpool have been great. Um, and to pay £20 extra just to have a fridge in my room makes no sense. So, you know, even though I can't use this facility, the least they could have done as an exception or a gesture of goodwill, they could have given me a room with a fridge or even just a fridge delivered to my room. They could have done that. I believe the supplement for a fridge in your room is £20. But I did say, can you not waive that? I mean, I've come to this hotel to use this facility and you don't even have that facility open today, and I was not made aware of it. As a gesture of goodwill, I feel so sorry, you can't do anything. So that was a big shame. That really let me down. But you know what? I didn't want to not stay here because I love the hotel. If it wasn't for Booking.com, I would have happily cancelled my booking and moved on. But from a business point of view, I would have expected the young lady at reception to say to me, you know what? You want to use the facility here. We should have emailed you to say the facility's closed today. Ever so sorry. Due to staff sickness, we can't let you use it. So therefore, least we can do is provide you the room with a fridge or the room with a fridge added as a supplement and waive the fee. That would be good customer service. But she refused. And she was like, well, if you want to cancel, you're more than welcome. But it was just a big shame, really. I thought that was a big letdown. But if it wasn't for the person at Booking.com talking to me on the phone, they phoned reservations, told reservations what's going on, and reservations said, you know what, that's a fair argument. They should have at least upgraded the room for him because he came there to use these facilities. He wasn't told about these facilities that can't be used today. So therefore, let's do it. So that's how I got this room. Um, but other hotels, bear in mind, if you've got Genius rewards, make the most of them because they are absolutely fantastic and you can benefit and save money. That being said, current time is 7:27, so I'm going to have a very quick shower and then I'm going to get ready. I'm heading out for the evening and enjoy my evening with going to the local pubs that I like supporting here in Blackpool, and then probably end my evening by going to F's Turkish restaurant today, next door to the Ardwick. So I'm going to go and enjoy my evening. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. A big shout out to everybody that I've met so far in Blackpool. It's been an absolute pleasure meeting those people today. And also yesterday I met a lot of people out and about whilst I'm filming. So thank you very much and hope you enjoyed the review. Hope you've learned a few things. And if you have any questions or if I've missed anything that I've not mentioned, please let me know. We will do a Wi-Fi check whilst we're here. We are connected to the Wi-Fi and I've got full signal. Okay guys, so let's do this very quickly. Let's test the Wi-Fi and let's see how good the Wi-Fi is. So what I've got is I've got all full bars on the Wi-Fi, so connection is really good in this particular room. And this is the 7th floor. So knowing the fact I'm on the 7th floor and actually got full signal, I was watching Zach Jones, so let's give that a test on 1080p and let's see how that comes out.
also haven't put out a YouTube video in a couple of weeks, so
Nice and easy.
guys, I missed you.
No issues at all.
Welcome back to the channel.
Even if I was to play a 4K video, let's have a look. Crystal clear. No issues at all. Plays perfectly. Really fast internet, so yeah, bloody well done for the internet here. That being said, have a good night.